The engineering medal is given to professional engineers who have contributed substantially to advancing the engineering profession in any area of specialization. The recipients' achievements are significantly above the high standards of the profession. This year, the engineering medal is being awarded in the following categories: engineering excellence, management, entrepreneurship, and research and development. The first recipient of the Engineering Medal for Research and Development is Dr. Amir Fam.
Hello, my name is Amir Fam. I am a professor of civil engineering at Queen's University. I'm the Monroe Chair. I'm also holding another administrative role as Vice Dean for Research in the faculty. I have been here at Queen's University for 21 years. I have done my graduate work at University of Manitoba in the early 90s. I grew up in Alexandria, Egypt, which is a beautiful Mediterranean city. I graduated from the University of Alexandria, civil engineering, and part of my childhood I lived for about 3 years in Nigeria, which is a wonderful experience. And then our family immigrated to Canada. Coming to Canada in 1990, I have been doing my studies, both postgraduate studies, and then later I did a postdoctoral fellowship in North Carolina State University in the US. Since then I have been at Queen's. I pursued a career in structural engineering, still continues working on composite materials for reinforcing bridges and buildings, but also open new horizons. I started looking into new areas, for example, concrete, sustainable materials, for example, using natural fiber composites and bio-based resins to replace the synthetic fibers and resins for composites. For structural engineering applications. I have also looking into using different types of concrete that are perhaps has lower environmental impact in terms of the CO2. For example, I'm using ultra-high performance concrete, which itself still uses ingredients that their production could impact the environment, but because it's very strong, you need much less quantities to build the same structure. A couple of the highlights of the technology throughout my career has been the Taylor Bridge in Manitoba, which is the first bridge in the world with carbon fiber cables, and also another bridge which is the Route 40 bridge in Virginia, which is built with concrete-filled fiberglass tubes without any steel reinforcement. The technology is very attractive in that it accelerates construction, so rapid construction is a very important aspect nowadays. You certainly do not want closures. It affects the economy, it affects the public well-being, as well as the environmental footprint could be larger. A major highlight, and I will call it the biggest achievement so far in my career, has been developing, conceptualizing and developing a very different approach for testing highway bridges. So this is the rolling load simulator, ROLS. It's the first and only one in Canada. The traditional way for testing highway bridges would be by applying load and unload on one spot repeatedly on a sample in the lab until you reach a number of cycles, and then this would have been believed to simulate the lifespan of a bridge over many, many years. It works well, but it does not simulate traffic. So with this new concept, this facility here is simulated at a full scale, where you can see we have 2 half axles of a truck with full-scale tires, and each of those could be loaded with a maximum load of 12.5 tons. The apparatus full capacity is 25 tons. This machine here, we can apply the load on a full-scale bridge deck like the one you see behind me, which is 16 meters long by 4 meters wide. This approach will enable us to simulate traffic in a more meaningful way, and then the wheels will go back and forth at speeds reaching potentially a maximum of 5 to 6 meters per second and simulate the sort of the rolling effect on the bridge.
For his work in the field of fiber-reinforced polymer structural applications, Dr. Amir Fam is a worthy recipient of the Engineering Medal in the Research and Development category.